Alright guys, today I'm going to be showing you guys how to replace water pump from a 2011 Dodge Ram. Well, because I was doing this, it was a little bit difficult to actually tape it while actually removing the pad. But as you can see, this is a water pump right here. This whole area right here is a water pump, and mine went bad. And as you can see, I already replaced with a brand new one. I just have to reconnect everything back into place. It has multiple screws, and well, the most challenging part was actually taking off the fan. That was like the most challenging part, and I'll show you guys some of the tools I used to help me take it off. So those are some of the basic tools I use. This one really helped. The adjustable fan clutch holding tool, but you might need at least somebody else. So what happened is you use this clamp to clamp against this rotating area. Oh, as you can see, feel some play. This is actually the part that got damaged. Feel movement. So you grab like two screws, for example. See, you put one against like right there, then one. Then you grab this pad right here and like clamp it against it to prevent it from moving back and forth. And then let's see, man, it's cold, really cold. And then you use this pad right here. I got this from the local O'Reilly store. It's called the fan clutch transit. Got this from the local O'Reilly store just to well, it's a rented pad. So then you use this and then just hold, see, oh, if you hold the part where the fan is connected to and just twist it, and then it'll come out. Then obviously you're going to need the tensioner pulley belt. This is the only part you need, this one right here. And you stick this around the tensioner area and just tilt it relatively to the belt. And this, it won't hurt getting you one of those. Let's see, and the power tool won't hurt, but I'll probably advise you not to use the power tool while putting back the new water pump. And also the screws are at different sizes, so my advice would probably be when taking out the screws from the old one, I'll probably advise you to put this on the ground, the new one that you bought, and whenever you take the screw from the old one, just put it back in the holes where they fit. So whenever you take this off, then you could take the screws and put them back in this one, and then put the new one in, and then just take the screws back from this one and put them in their relative places. And then remember, you have to remove the tensioner pulley from the old one to put in the new one. But the most challenging part, again, like I said, was taking out the belt and taking out some of these hoses. They were pretty difficult. So oh yeah, and also you might have to drain out the antifreeze. I didn't, because I already had my antifreeze drain out, like most of it already like poured out, like most of it did. And I just had my flush job done less than 6 months ago, so I really did not drain it out. So all I have to do right now is pretty much connect the hoses back. There's a hose that runs from right here to right here. Just need to clamp this on. This one's already put on. I just need to clamp them. The thermostat is brand new, so I'm not going to replace it because I replaced it less than 6 months. So I have the screws there. Just Whenever I'm ready to connect the hose that goes back this hose right here, I'm just going to go ahead and take the screws off. And then the last stuff I might have to do will be to replace the belt. Then attach the belt. This also does have an electric fan right there, which I did not take off because you're supposed to take off the fan protective cover, and that was a little bit difficult to take out without removing the electric fan, but I decided not to remove it. Let me see. It looks like it has some clamps right there. I just forced the cover out. There were some little snap clips at the bottom, about 3 of them, that I pulled out in order to get this guy out. The guy right there. In order to get him out, I had to pull some fan clips at the bottom of it, and then it just has 2 bolts right here. There's one right here, and then there's one on the opposite side. And let's see, what else did I have to do? And I think that is it. So I'm just going to go ahead and wipe this down a little bit, reattach everything, reattach the belt. Oh, also since there was a lot of coolant fluid that went onto the old belt, I decided to replace the new belt. But I'm also going to save the old belt because it still looks good, just for like an emergency in case the new one fails and I'm in the middle of nowhere. Then I could just go ahead and use the old one back since it's still in good condition, instead of having to be stranded in the middle of like nowhere. And let's see, that's pretty much it. I might make a part 2 of the video whenever I have everything installed. Alright guys, I hope this video helps, and remember, the most challenging part will probably be taking the fan off, because using the it'll be difficult to like take it off because it should continue to spin. So remember, just grab 2 screws, put them in there, use a little tool set which I showed you guys, hold that, get maybe a friend to clamp it on the opposite side, and then you could use the fan wrench kit to pull it on the opposite side, and it should break pretty freely. I mean, it wasn't really, and if it doesn't break, just grab a hammer. I use a basic hammer from Home Depot. Just grab a hammer and tap it on it a few times, and that should be it. Alright guys, and I think that is it for now, and some gloves to now help. Get you a set of gloves, because you'll be messing around with a lot of grease and oil. Alright guys.